Hi, I'm Bobby Sample and Hi, I'm Bobby Sample and I'm here to give you a daily dose of spotlight. I'm going to focus on creating today. The artsy stuff is what theater folks have seen me do the most, and it's what I've done together with hundreds and hundreds of you. We've made and built a lot of crazy things. But today I want to challenge a specific group of artists. I'm speaking to all of you young people who write and create new work. You know who you are. You're the one who has an idea for a show. Maybe you got one started. Maybe you're working on new songs for a musical. I hear recent graduates talk about this every year. Maybe you just said, I'd like to work on an original maybe someday. We'll see. Well, I'm talking to you. Do you know the word playwright? I mean, do you really know it? A playwright writes plays, sure. But why is it playwright instead of playwriter? A set painter isn't a set paint, a singer isn't a song sing, a dancer isn't a dance dance. And why is right spelled funny? Well, because it's not the word write like you do with a pen, it's a totally different word. It sounds the same by coincidence, but it's an old English word for someone who makes and builds things. For example, a shipwright is a common word we use for someone who builds ships. Shipwright, shipbuilder. Playwright, playbuilder. So what's my point? Oh, a playwright isn't just writing for the page. A playwright has something to build. Isn't it easy to think right now that we're losing time, losing half a season, losing connections, or just losing in general? I get that too sometimes. So creators, here's your challenge, and it's a challenge for me as well. Write that play, or finish that play, finish those songs, finish that song, finish that special monologue you were making. Maybe it's not a big project, but finish it. Let's use this time to build the arts instead of lose the arts. Businesses will reopen soon because they have to, but theaters have a weird year or two ahead of them. Think about it. Maybe they try smaller shows or smaller audiences, or maybe their dates get all messed up again because they have a temporary closure out of nowhere. Maybe they need flexible licensing to allow video recordings or virtual audiences. Let's face it, they also need a price break to afford the rest of that. And that's not how it works when you license only the famous plays that everyone else is trying to do at the same time. A theater is a true arts organization, I believe, if they actually add something to the arts every year with something new, no matter what year it is. It's not for me to say whether very many theaters will follow that philosophy or play it smart by working with new writers, new voices in the next year or two. That's not my call to make. But I do know this. If you personally finish that piece of work that you're doing, that play, that monologue, that new song, or that new major work, you yourself will have something to offer in the future that you didn't have before. You're going to come out of this winning. Let this be a year for the builders. I'm inspired by everyone from all the theaters who may be cut off from your stages now, but you're carrying on with exciting projects of your own online. Keep up the great work. I can't wait to see you all on the other side. This was made from my Annie shirt, by the way.